We must learn the warning signs of potential abusers and be willing to trust our own instincts when we see something that just does not seem right. This is important even when speaking up is hard to do. Communicating concerns to other adults is challenging. We often are reluctant to communicate our concerns for several reasons. It is also a natural human tendency to avoid pain, and recognizing abuse is an extremely painful experience. We do not want to believe that someone we know and trust could be acting in a way that puts children at risk. Some additional common reasons cited by responsible adults for failing to communicate concerns include: I have no proof, meaning that we think that communicating a concern is actually an accusation, whereas one individual is simply communicating a concern based upon an established set of procedures or a gut feeling that something is wrong. I do not want to make waves. The reason assumes that drawing attention to concerns may cause trouble and demonstrates a fear of making waves or creating upset. Creating and maintaining safe environments for the protecting of children and adults is not the priority here. I am afraid of repercussions or retaliation. Fear of actions taken in retaliation against children, other family members, or oneself, including lawsuits, once again confirm the idea that communicating a concern is really an accusation, which is just not the case. Sometimes adults feel that they need more evidence in order to communicate concerns. When someone's behavior is of concern to you, you do not need to know their intentions or reasoning, nor must you have evidence. It is the adult's role to report and communicate with the appropriate authorities, not to investigate. Investigating reports is the responsibility of Child Protection Services in your state. In far too many cases of abuse, adults have noticed things along the way but did not say anything until it was too late. Adults must overcome their resistance to speak up and act when something is not right. When communicating your concerns, your contribution may be the key to saving a child's life.
Communicating our concerns is perhaps the most difficult of the 5 steps. We must find the courage to speak up, and we must speak up before it's too late. You will never know if your courageous action to communicate your concerns will save one child's life or protect dozens of lives.
Additionally, pay attention to your own behavior with children. Notice whether anything you are doing could raise concerns about your intentions, or perhaps create an environment that opens the door to a perpetrator. For example, are you overly physical with children? Are you teaching them to tolerate certain types of physical touch from other adults? Your behavior might condition youth to accept behavior from another that they would normally resist. Perpetrators will take advantage of these actions. A good acronym to use is PAN. While children need physical touch and affection, the behavior must be public, appropriate, and non-sexual in nature. Do not be a part of conditioning children. Seemingly harmless physical contact can have a devastating long-term impact on children.
As we continually progress in our mission to protect youth, we are grateful for people like you who have unselfishly volunteered their time and have enthusiastically embraced the concepts of the Virtus programs. You are an integral part of keeping children, young people, and vulnerable adults safe. By working together, we can identify, prevent, and help to reduce the circumstances of sexual abuse. It is up to us, as caring adults and parents, all of us, regardless of our role within the community, to guide and protect the most vulnerable. Thank you for your willingness to serve.